So I'm looking right at the lens without having it broken, and it's snowing outside, guys. It's snowing. Well, with that out of the way, hey guys, I am Weirdology. Hope you like my intro. We're still working on the outro, but I am editing my videos now, which is great. Abby's not helping, Gail's not helping me with that. But today we are going to be talking about paranormal experiences. I'm going to do my paranormal experiences and a couple somebody else's in my family that I've been told. But I have this list of 10 of them, and I probably have more, and I'll probably think of them as I go. So we're going to start this. And you guys are in like a really weird position. You guys are on like a coat rack. And I'm at my church, which I think is haunted. So if you guys see anything, let me know. Or hear anything, let me know. Oh, if you hear like a pterodactyl sound, it's our heater. Because we have a pterodactyl in our basement. It's the heater. That's where we keep the pterodactyl. We need to think it. Oh, if you guys can think of a name for the pterodactyl, let me know. I was thinking like Carl, or like Kevin, or like Jared. Or like Link. Link the pterodactyl. I like that. But let me know what you think. So, if I keep looking down, it's because I'm reading off my list. So, the first one I have is, okay, so when I was 3 to 5 years old, from the ages of 3 till 5, I would be in my bathtub, and I heard this story from my grandma because I don't remember this. But getting back to the story, when I was 3 to 5 years old, my grandma told me this because I don't remember it, that when I was little, around that age, I would just be in the bathtub having fun with somebody that wasn't there. But I do remember what she looks like because I've seen her before. Like, I've seen her like multiple times. But I remember her looking like, she looked young. Well, obviously she looked young. She looked like 6, I think. 5 or 6 years old, because I think she was about the same age as me. And she was very pale, very pale. And she had freckles like me, but not as many freckles as me. And she had very, very light blue eyes, like very light blue eyes. Like it looked like your iris, not your iris, your, the white part of your eye, I can't remember the name of it. You're probably going to correct me in the comments. But this white part of my eye, but it had like a blue hint to it. It was really weird. But I keep hearing noises from like the attic. There's like nobody up here. I'm probably just freaking myself out. But and her hair was like to here, and she had very like ringlety curls. It was very pale too. She looked very Swedish. And we would just hang out in the bathtub. Mind you, I lived across the street from a cemetery when I was little, and I hit my head on it, and that's where my middle part is the scar of getting stitches and staples. Because up here I had stitches, and down here I had staples. Oh, she looked like she was from like the 1970s. I believe her name was Lily. I believe. Because I remember finding her tombstone, like in the cemetery across the street. Oh yeah, we're very positive my house is haunted. Most of these are from my house or my grandma's house. Ooh, another one is a lot of people thought that I was a poltergeist when I was little, because when I would get really, 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 really mad at my grandma, like she would like have this burning sensation when she woke up, and she'd have me check it, and she'd have this giant scratch from this part on her back to this part on her back, or this part to this part, just wherever, but it would like this very long diagonal red stripe. There was sometimes 3. It looked like somebody went like this to her back. I swear it wasn't me, because I was in my bed sleeping, so I don't know what happened. Ooh, this one happened to more than just me. This would happen to literally anybody who would sleep in our house. where in the middle of the night, or like 3 somewhere in the night, you would hear somebody call your name. And it would sound like somebody like in the family, but none of us called your name. And you would wake up from hearing your name. And like this would happen to my grandma all the time. My grandma would come up to me and be like, "Hey, did you call my name last night?" I'm like, "I was upstairs. I didn't call your name last night." She's like, "But I woke up and like nobody was there." And I'm like, "Well, it wasn't me. Wasn't me." So that would happen a couple times. And my grandpa doesn't even believe in this stuff really, but it would happen to him too. And it happened to my dad. We'll get on my dad in a different video. But in our basement, you would hear like little kids laughing, like a little boy. I don't know what he looked like. I don't know how old he was. You would just hear him laughing. But if I remember correctly, all I remember is him having brown hair. I think he was black. I think he was African American, because I don't remember him being white. That's all I can think of with the way he looks. Is he was African with brown hair and brown eyes. That's all I can think of. I don't know anything else. I don't know. He was like a young boy. He sounded like a young boy. I don't know if he was an old boy. I don't know if he was fat or skinny. Number 5 is I have nightmares like all the time. And like I would always get reoccurring dreams when I was little. One of the recurring dreams was when I was riding in the cemetery. My cemetery. I'd be riding in the cemetery, like, and it just got dark, and I'd be riding to my house on a scooter. I don't even own a scooter, mind you. I'd be riding on a scooter, and there'd be this girl behind me with a wedding dress on, and she'd like chase me back to my house, and like I don't even remember the end of it. I just remember her chasing and me waking up. So that was interesting. And if I keep looking over, I'm looking outside my window to look at the snow, because I'm real mad at that it's snowing. There's noise happening. Can you hear the noise? I'm probably just working myself up, but it's okay though. Ooh! A really good one. Oh, I have 11. A really good one is my brother Austin. So my brother Austin and me and my mom were at my dad's new house, which was my grandma Joan's house, where my grandpa Clarence is. And my grandpa, I would look up and I would see my grandpa Clarence, and I'd never met him. He died 3 years before I was born. And my brother looked up and said, "Grandpa," at the same spot. So that was really creepy. And that happened like 4 times. 7 is one of our old family friends. I will never go in his basement, because the last time I went into his basement, I thought I saw 3 people, yet there's nobody downstairs in his basement, and I was with his dog. So that was interesting. And at my house now, I swear I can see who I live with's daughter, who died 4 years ago. Like, walk around. Like, it's not a bad feeling. It's not a bad feeling. It's like a protecting one. There's like this dark figure in the sunroom that my cousin has seen. Like, I have seen and my cousin's seen, and we don't know what it is, and we don't know what it's doing. We don't know if it's bad or good. And the woods next to my house. We're gonna do an exploration of that. But we had this really eerie feeling in the woods down by the river of this girl, and we saw these girls. We saw 3 different girls and 2 guys, and they all didn't have shoes except for one of the guys. And in that river, people have drowned. Girls have drowned in that river. And when you get to a certain point in the woods, it's like the lighting of the whole entire woods changes, and it looks like you're from 1800, like you're in the woods of 1800s. It's really weird. And my grandma has told me that she's cut off all of the things in the house from her, like spirit-wise. So she believes in them too, so that's cool to know. She said that she used to, like, she was a magnet and I'm a magnet. So, like, she would hear different people. She would get people to follow her. Alright, I'm hearing noises. That's why I say this church is haunted, but it's okay. My family has been here since they opened at this church. So that's cool. I just hope the lights don't turn off. But, the last one I have on here, I can think of some more off the top of my head, but like before I forget the one I'm thinking of right now is at certain points when I walk by the dining room or the living room next to the front door to the porch, I see this like face. It looks like my uncle's, and it's only at a certain point in the window. Nobody else can see it other than me and my cousin. And I can think of another one. I had this really angry looking guy stand like this at the end of my bed, and I explained him perfectly to my grandma, and he goes, well, this is your great-grandpa, and I'm like, but I've never met, like, my great-great-grandpa, and I'm like, but I've never met this person in my life. I've never seen photos of this person in my life. So what's happening? Oh yeah, and I used to ask, like, I know my great-grandma Bentley and my great-grandma Freeze were there, and I would ask my great-grandma Freeze to sing me a lullaby and my great-grandma Bentley to rub my back, and, like, it would happen. Like, that's really awkward. Like, it was, like, rubbing my back, but it was, like, inside my back. So it was, like, kind of creepy, but also I knew who it was because I could feel the energy. So it was, like, really nice. I don't know how long this video is, so I'm going to finish it real quick. Oh, yeah, and my dad has this dog, like, this dog toy. His name is Friend. And if you, like, leave him on your bed and you don't come back there and get him, like, that night, if you, like, sleep upstairs or you sleep somewhere else, he will, like, the stuffed animal will literally move, and you have to find him again. Oh, it's the vent. That's the vent. That noise is the vent. So you would have to find him again. So if you lost him and you went back to him, he wouldn't be there. Like, he would move in different areas of the house. I'm getting creeped out. So I'm going to stop this video here. If you want a part 2, let me know. If you see anything, let me know. If you hear anything, let me know, other than the vent that just came on. Like, if you hear, like, voices, let me know. If I catch anything in editing, I'll let you know. Let me know if you like this style of video. I can also react to your paranormal experiences if you want. So, all I gotta say is this is my list. I am Weirdology, and I am saying goodbye.